PRX look to fight over A rubble at the start of this round, but they've been locked off.
And G2 are fast here, immediately going for that B plan, and Giorgamo slipping through into the net and into the back line of the enemy team.
What a nice round here from G2 so far.
We're already seeing Util going to be used in spades on either side with that paranoia, trying to flush out the remaining players. PRX trying to get themselves in, but this is ingrained positions. Look at this, flipping the map ever so slightly. Salvos off of the first tap.
Jorg is re-wrapping heaven.
Could be that backstab that's sorely needed. PRX are just wondering where the hell these players are lying in wait. G2 are coming out with order preparation right now. Wonderful look here for the pistol round, but they're not done just yet. But that second round of salvos denies it all. Time being burnt all the way down. This looks like a bit of a trap play potential there for it. Players are lying in wait. Flash triggered. Bit of a peek around the corner. Jing, something Forsaken will collapse as well. Snap shut with the trap. Giorgamo's going to try and at least even this one out. 3 players still alive here for G2.
How'd you get the spike back?
I'm going to try to go back into this one, of course, because the spike is out into the middle of nowhere. The question of how you get it back is the least of their concern, I think, right now for G2. Hurting bad. How the hell do you even get past this as well? Smokes on smokes. That's just off sound cues. Giorgamo hears it, scuttling in the sand, takes it with a no-scope, picks up the upgrade. PRX could still be deadly in this spot though. Snakebite ricocheting back to try and pull them back out. What a face from them. And now, surely the cherry on top. Leaf just dropped down to that 30 HP. He's got to do it now with just that. Outlaw missing the first shot. Anticipating the re-swing. 35 seconds left.
I think this is the only gun that Leaf could have a chance with.
It's an awkward engagement, but he's got to be so damn sharp. Magnetic onto their heads, picks up the rifle, but with the pistols! 2 teams faced off. Lotus was the finisher. PRX got the win against G2 at Toronto. Should be a pretty good cleanup. No problems, but as I say that, hold on. Yeah, rifles are being acquired. The sight is theirs too. Wrapping around from the side is something. That flank has to come to fruition. It's a backstab that must be the insurance policy playing off now for them as well. That Prowler not quite broken in time. Something now finally activating, getting involved towards it. A smoke in the face. Pacman cleaned up. It's up to Leaf now in that 1v2. Knows the rough position. Something's just holding it. Shorty in hand though. Not enough with the shots. Dubai saves the day. Just 2 competitors, 2 sides that really do respect each other.
And why wouldn't you? I mean, they're both incredible teams.
Not finished yet, are they? Listen, damage is being done on either side here. Something still with that operator saved into the next. He evens it out, 4v4.
That's the only gun that they have available, though. Not that it stopped PRX from winning in round 2. They were doing that with just classics in hand.
Giorgamo, very aggro position that he's going to be finding himself in. Could be donating a rifle if he's unlucky in the process.
Absolutely, on an anti-eco, you don't normally take these kind of risks.
Doesn't have a gate crash down.
He's got a clone.
Could be dangerous. Oh, that gamer timing's bloody hell, that's a lot of damage done. Jing barely alive there. Something trying to at least punish from the sides. Dubai! Lights him up, makes the Sheriff sing with shots like that, and these pistols could still do that real damage. Real quick work, leads it down to Giorgamo in that 1v2, and that riot damage finally. Giorgamo might be gearing up for a bit of a fight there. Stun still, it's going to be hitting towards the back, and the shot still distracted for a second. It's traded out evenly by Jing Dubai, still at the back, and heads are turned away from him. He combines the might, him and Pacman really doing the damage, but Forsaken the IGL.
It's crazy as we thought.
He's going back in.
He's going
back in, mate.
Okay, hold on.
He'll back the words. He's going back in, and Levy's going to clean him up.
I take it back.
50 seconds left. This is still early days in the big picture. If Levy can get a bit.
Don't know why I ever believed he was backing off.
No.
This tap of the door and the fact that Forsaken's gone, pulling players defensively towards A as the hit on C comes through. Divide forced to give up space.
Yeah, Nightfall and Valentold as well clears out most of the site there. Levy loses the fight out to Pacman. Cleaned up that straggler. Divide still here. Hanging around into the sidelines. He's going to get that first connection. A bit of running gunning though is ordered up here by G2. And Jonah P, why not pull out the sidearm? Secondary's getting that job done. Finishing up here. It's 2v3. The Nightfall committed. This looks winnable for PRX. They want to send it forwards. Judge in hand. Something's gone against the Stingers and against the Rifles. Pacman's left to do it all now. And a lot of damage being done in the process. Spraying them potentially down to a killable range. Pacman himself very, very low. 51 health to get it done. High-low setup, G2 trying to play it with that discipline, with that diligence. Being disjointed, being picked apart. Time is running away from it right now. That wasn't a rifle he picked up, just the judge. Pacman's going to get it done now. 9 bullets and time running short. Trent from on high. It's a thrifty round. Util used to push them back, so no one is home, but Leaf dropped down. That was it. The mid-lurk cleaned up, and that's a rifle as well. He can hand over to the opposition. Still very much winnable. Information gathered. Something going to be playing for his life in this spot. PRX Still have a chance to get back in. Especially with Jing's showstopper. Door's going to be open up from behind. Steel Garden as well. Just putting the squeeze now onto these G2 players. Get the corral and cower into the corner. With a nade at your back and a gun forwards. Jing, watchful eye on every single extremity. Weapons finally back in action, but again, Jorgamo's got it too much to do. So just going into a straight up honest A hit. Again, they don't have the guns and just spotting out the various bodies. That flash and a peek, Devi! Oh my, Devi!
What a flash!
The reactions and sharp shooting is across the board right now for PRX. Firing on all cylinders.
And stabilizing their economy as well. Starting to get up to a really tidy amount of money in the bank. Leaf, final player, executed with a bullet to the back of the head. G2 give it up.
Oh my god, man!
He's so good.
Have a day off.
Something,
Never will, he never will.
Something at this point in the year.
Nothing heavy Prio to get mid-round information for his team. And okay, as the smokes dissipate and just fade away, it's an open silent and open fight. Devi's going to be gone. Back to the spectator seat, 4v4, something consistency there with the operator. Jorgamo wants to try and take the fight straight to him, but again, PRX, they're just fighting at every single side. It's never an easy fight. Pestering them from every single angle. PRX are all over the place right now. With every fight going their way, it leaves it to Jorgen at 1v3. But it's looking inevitable. It's looking like an evened up half, 6-6. Could we have it any other way? It's all gearing up, isn't it? Skirmish chord 4, why not? It's gonna get bloody, and it's brawly at that. G2 though, the ones winning it out so far. Feed entirely filled up in their name of 4.
Devi's gonna be watching for it. Forsaken also challenging here.
Pixel angle, Forsaken. Faded out by the first player, takes off Valent's head as a result of it. That wall's gonna be tripped, and that double face does overwhelm. It's gonna be a quick call out though. Pac-Man looking to see if he can contain as well. Needs some help as well, calling for reinforcements and a bit of backup, and that is a TP behind you! It is manic stuff from Jorg! And he's not stopping there. Damage done, but in a flip of a coin, it's all turned on its head. PRX and themselves up into this 1v2. Forsaken. Time ults are going to be used on either side, though. Hit to lock off C.
They didn't clear!
He didn't clear it. Valen just tucked into the corner, nice and tight and pretty there. He's going to be able to find it a little bit more. But something with some information. Backs up and will respect it.
I mean, a bait and switch play is one thing, but against a Yoru ultimate? That's just a big mistake from something.
Left them at a disadvantage now, PRX. Now 4v5.
Jonah is so committed.
Hyper committed. He's got no real backup as well. No help to help him out. That wall's on cooldown. Needs it up ASAP. Nades are flying forwards along with the bullets. Surely he doesn't survive this. He's trying to counter-spam them all the way back. And Jonah P gets out.
That's incredible. Good support from the rest of his team to get Jonah out in that position, but it's got to feel disastrous on the side of PRX. You've somehow been left in the 3v5 at the back of all of this.
That drone for a bit of information there. Containment is the name of the game for G2. Not letting anything slip here, even committing ults into their own. Still a 3v5, respect shown. Salvos
planted.
off the mark, doesn't deny the plant. That's going to be an extension into the round. PRX still have a way back into this one. Battering against them, that Ayuta's flying forwards, but killed in their name. Nightfall now, scatters forwards. Jing, he's even collected a few of his own. And just like that, it's a 3v3. Players are noted. Drop down into pit, the C's to try and cut off these angles. Steel Garden even being offloaded here with no weaponry to work with. It all comes down to the sidearms. Valen dismisses Patman, brings it into that 2v2, but time is ticking. It's getting away from them. The Thorns delay it. TP in. Valen's looking to try and get at least a bit of a tap onto it. Damage through the box. Satchel over the top, but it's all Devi in the feed. Take towards Mounds, and now sending it even flying further forwards. Anticipating!
Well, that's not going to do it!
Oh my goodness! Leaf expecting the play, the TP forwards as well. He wants a little bit more. That's a judge. Swing around to the side. Something really being tested from this spot and helped out. His team starting to billow out of the main choke point now. Getting a bit of a move on. It's a reaction time test from Jorg. Fails it for now with that Sheriff. Might get another chance to do it though. It's a Nightfall even being committed. G2 feeling like this is winnable. TP is going to be broken there from Valen. A lot of ults committed on the side of G2, but a pause called for here by PRX, looking to see if they can buy their time, weather the storm. They should back out. They do have that weapon advantage.
They're putting so much pressure on these PRX players before they can put the plant down.
Well, for a bit of a calm moment now, a lull.
But now they're worried that PRX might have left. There's still 40 seconds in the round, and G2 have just thrown every piece of util, hoping that PRX would take the bait and go for the team fight. A tap at the door.
30 seconds left.
It's going to be hard for G2 to get back into this site.
Yeah. Valorant is to play with a rifle. Risks to be taken for sure if they want a chance to get back in. The weapons not on the side overall here for G2. Plant down as well for PRX. Cement themselves into post-plant positions.
Valen's going to get given an aim fight at some point. PRX better hope to win it.
Something's head's on a swivel here. Wants to step past the smoke, but just waiting for the right time to strike. His bullet's going straight towards him. Still, it's all just going to be down to GGWP. Does pick up that gun in his hands, but yeah, overwhelmed there. Something. Got it all handled. 10-2-10. Tweaks as well across the board. Salvas as well. Breaks open the blue room door, and Jorgamo not anticipated from that spot.
He's a big game player.
Delivers them a killing blow onto Jing. Right when his team needed it, and the slightest gaps to work with. That is disgusting stuff.
He is playing so well in this match so far.
Something may have found himself a bit of a pocket to play in. Still, players might be watching it. An awareness that the door is open. It was Trent who was the one to do it. Shallow angle that he's watching this from. Flash. Still contacting up here, PRX.
Leave from behind.
It could be that backstab! Oh, what is that by Forsaken? Quick 180. Snaps back and punishes Leaf for the hubris of trying to contest.
3 huge moments where Leaf has had a bit of a whiff, but this one might punish them the most. He's still got 19 kills, he's still playing great. But big kills are getting away from him.
Lurks on lurks, Divine all that space over towards C. Open ground found, and something now can be the backstab.
Oh, what a time.
Still with that player disadvantage, but it might not matter with something playing like this. And like you said, the timing is everything. It's all about how fast G2 end up playing it, but he reveals it early with that kill onto GGWP. No one's turning to look at this right now. No one at all. Communication just going to miss. PRX. Again from the brink. Again at the player disadvantage. But it's inevitable. It's going to be that 12th round.
I think this round is utterly and completely different if Forsaken doesn't somehow land.
Okay.
Go for the Cologne play. I think this round is so different if Forsaken doesn't somehow spin on a dime and land a 180 kill onto Leaf. The reactions sometimes from the PRX players, especially Forsaken, seem inhuman.
To that point. Be disastrous for G2 to lose this opener in this fashion. It's exactly the way that the last time that these teams played each other ended up. 13-11 loss to G2, and anticipating that TP deep into the back line. Jorgamo's got his watchful eye onto it still. Bullet's going to be rattled on either side here. Damage is being done either way. Judge in the hands of Leaf, he can't get much done at all. The rifles are singing in the hands of these PRX players.
Still a salvo, still an ult here for Trent.
Chance for him to get back in, but a lot of damage done to GGWP as well. They're going to have to use everything at this point. Space given up. Presence being shown. It forces the Armageddon to be used just to take site control. G2. Meticulous. They're like surgeons when it comes to these retakes. Just trying to divide up most of the site and see if they can take this one nicely. But they have to get their eyes and watchful eyes. And these smokes, Valin does punish it. Forsaken dropped in that IGL dip. Jing from the side has got a nade waiting. Rebounds, but a little bit too shallow. A tap onto it. Horn needs to be dealt with. It's all coming down to the wire. And in slow motion, could we have it any other way? Map 1 goes to PRX. Shots that he's going to be popping off. Prowler in his face. At some point, maybe forced to respect this one. Oh my god, that's damage done. Traded out though. G2 still getting themselves in. Elbow control.
Spike planted.
Maintained by Devi, making sure to hold on to control of that area.
Yeah, Devi's position here is really nice to help PRX on the retake.
Just spotting the head poking up. Really waiting this one out, but hearing a lot of presence forwards.
Salvo used early.
Paranoia has to be dodged to the one side. Stun used as a response of that. Prowler alongside it. Time starting to be a bit of a difference maker. Damage done on the side of PRX. They are absolutely dishing it out now. They're not giving it any easy fight. Any easy fight whatsoever.
Picked it here.
Oh, that's purely off the smoke timing. Jing takes a peek and takes the shots, and same can be said for Patman. Spectre in hand. Forsaken so damn eager to get involved. Just be walking straight into the sidelines here, but it's all managed.
They were flash haunting this every time.
Uh-oh, this could get deadly, this could get dangerous!
There's no way.
Just the one before he gets out.
How's he found the timing quicker than the haunt landed?
looking at different angles here. I mean, he's worried about mid. Still lands a shot! Jinx there following up on top of it. He gets another. Following with the TP. Cheeky enough, but it's all being watched for. And this is a bonus conversion. Waiting in the wings now. I mean, PRX could not have got off to a better start here on Corrode, a map that they've been banning, showing no signs of.
It's a crazy decision for something to tuck. He's not calling for the full rotate.
At this point, it should be very obvious. Devi, stalwart defender, the one to try and lock this one down, and he's being precise as anything, just trying to pluck off the heads away from the shoulders. 15 seconds left. Double face in the end here. The TP into the back line. That's a timing that was unanticipated, yet still with the shots. Leaf is raining down lead upon them. Laying down. Shot after shot. These are hammering blows, and it's brought G2 into a 1v2.
But they don't know where something is.
That's what something has got to play with in this spot right here, but against a sharp aim of Trent. Not quite potentially from his team. Something. Wing into the sidelines, but now he's out into the open, squaring up for that fight. It's an instant response. Valorant straight there. Wants to try and take the fight to him, but the IGL dips him. In the process, pit down.
Can't get the plant down.
Gives him a bit of coverage. The C's is good, at least with that connection, and it's gonna slow down these PRX players, but what do you call for? Rotations abound. They're looking to go back into mid, but there's a flank on flank occurring.
This is a weird one. Leaf's gonna have to drop his pit.
Jonah P.
Oh, no,
the timing. Just missed it. Wasn't on the sightlines. Device spotted out. The pit's going to be falling as well. Quick scurry away. They know the B's open now for the taking.
Might be a timing here for Devi at mid.
Just like that, Forsaken as well wants to fill in the gaps. He's got that ult earned for that occasion.
Horn.
Taking up residency.
Horn push back Devi. Forsaken, it's all on him.
38 seconds. Comes down to these kills. What is that?
He's so good.
Disgusting stuff.
30 seconds left.
Playing and weaving around his smoke. It's made the B site his den, and there's only one more option really left for G2 to work towards. It is this B site. They have to find a way past it, but again, Forsaken!
It's ludicrous.
He can't be stopped! He's walking on bloody water at this point. That's just filthy. There's an orb to play around. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you're going for that. That's far too cheeky. And Leaf will punish you for it. Michael's going to be sent flying forwards. That is a lovely clearance. Forsaken juts out, and this guy is walking on water at this point. He can do no wrong. Pacman, nowhere safe to stand, but he does find a slight pocket to play in, and even adjusting the aim towards the final moments. Jorgamo delivers them back from the brink. Gives him a win con. Still eyes are trained towards main. That's an off angle to be held to the corner. Showstopper avoided. Good movement straight from the side, but again, it's going to be Forsaken revealing his hand from the spot. And Jorgamo supplementary with the spam. There's a smoke in his face, but that will be dissipating, and he gives it up for the even fight. Still, shots are going wide. Going wild. Going out. With the smoke propped up over towards the top, it's an impossibility. Surely, Forsaken, you can't be winning this. 7 bullets! Oh my god! This one again inserts himself forwards. The salvos at his feet along with the clone. That is ridiculous! Something! Dismisses them with a wave of a hand, but he needs some help out now. He will be dropped. Jonah P having to trade that one out. Nightfall taken, Pacman from the flank, and heads are rolling. Leaf is gone.
And Forsaken as well, all the way up through B main.
It's two players at G2. They have been picked apart at the seams here. Every single avenue accounted for. Main, Link, and CT. Sees up and over towards the top. There's a lot of damage done, but as that smoke fades again, the time is taken. Jonah P can only do so much. Something the angle to be watched for. They lost mid-control in the process. Actually, Jonah P was the one to take up domain and residency there. Quick walk down, Devi being punished. Smokes in the face though, now spells it out. This is going to be leading and landing over towards an A hit now for PRX. Making moves forwards, that's a kill claim. Jonah P shot in the dark as well through that smoke. It's his head who ends up going down. Paranoia sweeps though, that is a massive collection. It's only Pacman who can put a stop to this. Oh my god! Side, another pistol round here for PRX.
Jonah P had done a great job actually pushing down, but he gets caught through the smoke. And Pacman, gotta give him the credit.
No way.
That is ridiculous from Forsaken.
That's unbelievable. I didn't realize that was how it happened.
Jonah and Jorg here.
Very deep angle. It's not really the best weaponry to work with. Something does his best with it. Just ghost in hand. Knocks the heads off two G2 players. Jorgamo and Jonah P are out for the count.
Really nice dodge of the flash.
A lot of util forwards here. Ingrained position, not really cleared out with the classics. Might be able to make the most of this one. This is elbow control given up. The plant is down though. 3v3, you got to think the weapons in the hands of these PRX players surely going to be enough. And nade's still primed, ready and waiting. The timing is taken just right on that. The damage is still being done, though. They can't really deal with these players, and it comes down to a 1v1. It's Trent versus Forsaken. No easy pickup in terms of the weapon, but a stinger is found, salvaged from the midst of all of it, and the body just peeking out! Forsaken loses out!
Position. This time they're fighting
forwards, yes, into elbow. Oh wow, the Paranoia is only going to be connecting onto the one, only onto the one. Leaf has to be that difference maker, but a Reeve swing out. Pacman more than ready for it. Trent is in a sticky spot. The situation here is going to be a bit dire for him, but a flash to try and set him up. Something still hits that. Nightfall now scatters forward. Something delivering, hammering out the shots. G2 with the amble in this situation. Big light up from the horns. This is all going our way. Chaos is where PRX thrive.
But it doesn't really tell you what side they're going to end on, so a 2-1-2 defense for G2. What the... There's no way.
What is that by Forsaken?
Well, he definitely didn't think that Trent was there. I'll tell you that one for free.
Smoke off onto elbow. Thorn's going to be deaded off. Sees, connects. They see that. The trail points it out. Jing rebounds with a salvo as well. He's out into the open. Pacman trying to help out as well through mid. Looking down this avenue. He knows where most of the ire is coming from. Devi shuts him down. 1, 2, 3 shots. He's looking for that 4 off his team. Helps him out for it.
PRX looking like it's going to be run here again.
Play. Leaf is not in a spot to really contest this one, but he's found a pocket to play in. It's his own smoke that's bloomed and blossomed, the showstopper. Not finding any marks. Bit of clearance is needed here, but they don't expect this. Horns over, Forsaken. Not getting the read on it. It's the time of the plan. TP behind. TP behind. Man, he just missed each other. It's all down to this. And the okay, Judge in the hands. It's all chaotic. What a crazy round. Could have been anyone's game there. It is traded. Now to Nightfall. It's going to be scattering. Ults on ults to try and find this. Jing presses forwards. There's an advantage to be found. And he's hunting it out. Pouncing on the chance. Full control in towards Link. And they've given up elbow as a result of it. But PRX still ingrained. Good positions to be held. Just comes down to the shots. And with something missing that one, Valen, he might have just opened this up for them. It's a 3v3. Fly lays it down at least without flash. Shots and fights all going their way. Jorgamo tries to get it done. But not. They're not shy. Now starting to get a bit of a move on. Satchel's forwards as well. It's all on Jonah P. It's a nade at his feet, a flash on top of it. The salvos to try and help him out. Again, that util comes in handy. Sees laid out on top of it. Again, the second wave of the salvo. All an attempt to punish. 2 players being caught and collected. 30 seconds left, and it's going to come down to the gun duel. It's going to come down to it here and now. Across the map, kills it, collected, and claims it. It does even it up into a 3v3. Armageddon, plant down. Pacman with the full commit.
Does he get out?
Full stick, and he can't escape it. Goes down with the ship. But it might just be your G2 sailing into Ascent to bring us all the way. Something is going to have to go huge. Planted for him. A flash dodged and avoided. Jorgo puts his body on the line, but it's played perfectly. Something. You can't be doing this to them. A tap from Trent trying to pull him out into the open once more. But it's all goddamn something. That is a monstrous clutch. Have to be baited out, or you just move over it as a pack. 3-2-1 TP up towards the top. It's a full exec that's called for, but that flash is everything. Devi finds it in through the side. The trades on top. Jonah P still trying to play it forwards and not expecting that something could be on that corner. Lucky to be alive in a spot like this, but the Paranoia is perfect once more. Forsaken trying to lay claim to the site and help his team survive.
It looked from...
Handshake at a Utah, but as soon as Jonah P reveals a fire, it could be going straight back at him. It's a dry fight that's being taken. Jing thought he was set up for success there with a fight potentially, but now it's all gone a little bit wrong here for PRX.
It's such a nice ante because Jonah's been tanking the haunt on the site, but Jing just went too early.
Strong clearance through, Valen off to the side as well, holding it down at an avenue of his own. And he attempted a trade, it's just not in sight here. And we should be going to Ascend. This is just a bloodbath and a blender that these players are being pulled into. Forsaken does at least collect the 1 kill. Spike in his hands. The players rapidly approaching.
If anyone could pull the magic out, it would be him.
1v3, he's got to try and find these players and see if he can collect the kills. It's all Valen though, puts him in the grave and sends us all the way to Ascent, a map 3.
He's done a good job at slowing them down. Look how fast Forsaken's coming.
With a tag, he knows he's there.
30 seconds left.
Jorgamo tight to the corner here. Actually, a bit of awareness, just going to miss just for Jing in that. Still players are starting to look to see if they can float all the way back in with that frenzy. How the hell does Jorgamo get this value?
He's so good with it.
Too controlled, man. Something of Forsaken now, having to get it done. Sheriff in the mid, something already going to be picking off. Jorgamo, he's gone in a 2v2. Anyone's game now at this point here. There's potentially an in that PRX have earned themselves. We'll find out. We can see how it gets going. A lot of damage being done. That is so precise in terms of the shots. And Trent has to reveal his position. The dart drifting overhead here. Something still delivering these shots. My God, what a monster he is.
Position.
With an eye as well on the angle that Leaf loves to play. Very aware. They've done their homework.
Same spot he swung from in round 1.
Yeah. Going to be the one controlling A main early, so a bit anticipated and already going for the quick cleanup over towards B main, ensuring that there's no players that can slip past that one. Still, nasty shot by GGWP to return. That's something was expecting a different angle. Something like just looking to do damage.
Something goes down 1 point away from getting his ult online. It'll make it slightly easier to deal with PRX maybe in round 3. But the net is tightening here onto GGWP and Trent.
Yeah, and put together a picture of where G2 are trying to end. And Leaf is there, he answers back. Damage was done, potentially just a half armor, but something is punished nevertheless. So we're going to be sending it forwards now, flying with that Dimensional Drifter, trying to clear up most of this one. Does spot Devi in through the back, pings across the board here. Wall's going to be tripped out. Jorgamo looking to contest here. Tangle with Devi. 1v1 onto the side, that could mean absolutely everything. Still, they haven't dealt with him, and he is drifting in. They're not really taking this fight together. Devi, a chance. That's all it will remain as well. He's going to be sent straight back. See with a Steel Garden, at least to set the pace of this one. Is there any clearance into Wine?
They're not thinking about it.
Forsaken, he's here. Drifted into the spot. His gun's going to be coming back any moment now, and that's the time to strike. It's Nye. He's going to jump on the chance to pounce. Potentially do some damage to help his team out. The flood attempt in from PRX, all at the back of the IGL. Valorant's going to try and do all he can to survive in a spot like that. He can put them into the dust soon enough. That is a shot, and what is that? Through the wall, lucky to be alive. The coverage from Devi, it's not quite there. Jorgamo had that one entirely covered on that one angle, and something now feeling the heat and that pressure. Res up in through mid. His pace has been turned up to a degree. PRX looking to control this one back down again.
And that's a huge ultimate that they just brought back into play.
30 seconds
G2
left.
going to have to slow things down here, otherwise they're running in with pistols.
28 seconds left.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough here.
No time at all. I mean, it's a deep TP by Valorant, but he's into Wine. He's looking to get punished. Forsaken still holding it down. Wall's going to be going down momentarily, especially when they're knocking at the door and trying to break it down themselves. Leave. All sorts of damage being done, but it's A. That's the problem. Forsaken needs to be dealt with. And this guy is a nuisance. He's in the goddamn walls, but time barely bought.
How have they won this round? It's absolutely insanity. Flash, recon.
Yeah, dive on top of it. That's going to be a big reveal onto multiple players looking to try and take the fight forwards. But again, the comp doesn't really suit it. You can't jump on the chance. Fades away.
And now you've been baited into forward positions.
Double bait and switch here. That's good damage done though. Forsaken is going to be spamming. Roar into it. A Dimensional Drift to try and clear most of that corner out. Jing is forward again. Trying to take that fight. You can hear the sound cues. GGWP is just waiting in thick water. Forsaken's still going to be the one to put the bullet to the dome.
And
finally a player advantage.
And something fast on the flank. You can play retake in this spot, but Trent's already the playmaker.
Trent trying to slip the net. There's one! Oh my God! It's straying out with the bullets on either side. Forsaken finds it. Oh, cancelled out. Goes out here. Forsaken trying to sow chaos again once more, but something onto the flank again could just be a nail in the coffin they needed for a round like this. Jorgamo not anticipating it whatsoever. And it's all down to Valen. It's a 1v3. Positions here is playing way out into the open, but the bait was respected almost immediately. Trademark going to be broken, a lot of damage there. The shot dart just off the side of it, and through the wall, Leaf is finding it. Door was closed off into their faces here, barely a pixel to work with, but PRX are still looking to overwhelm. Reinforcements though in through the back, and this is a weird timing to be taken. You've warded off your only avenue over towards A, and then you're trying to make your way over towards B. Devi trying to put the squeeze down onto them. They could go in either direction if they're going to go back into GGWP.
Oh, he could feast here with a frenzy.
They've
got to clear this.
So much damage being done to all of them right now, but that frenzy's barely out of there. 5 bullets left and trying to do the job, but this guy can't be stopped. They finally remove him, but the damage has been done from every single side and avenue and angle. Divido might have just done it, and he's brought it into that 1v1. Enough damage done in the process. Pacman versus Trent. Sova versus Sova. 30 seconds left, and they know the rough positions.
30 seconds left.
Both are damaged. Weak as anything, but Pacman walking right into it. Slam shot into their face. Leaf is very forward onto the angle, committing headhunter bullets to that. The damage as well, trying to get it going through the wall, but something is lying in wait to strike. GGWP flashing a peek of his own. Risky business here from G2, and they're looking to really make it hard putting the squeeze onto PRX despite the weaponry advantage.
Here comes the Sage Wall. Opportunities to punish Leaf here.
Double swing through, catching onto it now, and Jinx right up on top. Sharp shooting again, but even better, Jonah P's side of things. Weak as anything though in this spot. Cameron hiding right behind Dice. Something now looking to reinsert himself back into the conversation, and a lot of damage done indeed. Still, surely he's there. Team got his back. Better weapons at the end of the day. Valorant's in a sticky spot here still. Kill onto something. Call it a successful eco. For PRX, they're going to keep every weapon intact.
The thing is, they're so far away, Valen and Jorgamo. They can't really help. That's why I'm saying massive pressure on Trent here.
And Leaf up through mid, 2 shots to the body, chest, or legs. Pick whatever you want. At the end of the day, it's all down to Trent right now into this spot, and he's still dodging, weaving, ducking away from all of this iron. A fight taken towards it. PRX ensuring that they hold on. They keep their eyes onto the smokes with those guns well trained. Divert themselves into a 2v2 from this spot.
Devi's going to hear Jorg coming up. Maybe not. He just cut noise.
He did cut noise from it, and the barrel's going to be poking out before. No, not quite. It's all about the timing here. Devi trying to cut it up into the corner, but the clearance. Immaculate stuff from Jorg. Piece by piece. Taking bite-sized chunks out of the site, making sure that they can clear most of the way. It's up to Forsaken. He's been a menace. He had a hot hand earlier. We'll see if he can keep it going now into this 1v2. Currently 16 and 8. The players dropping down and giving him that perfect timing. Snapping to it. 1v1. He's earned it. The IGL does it again. Weaponry now going to have to be fully reliant on a headhunter, but I don't think Leaf's got any bullets to really to his name. Just trying to tuck tight. Ensure that he's not cleared out from this spot here while something looks to try and get the clearance down. Leaf, he's answered straight back. The weapon's into his hands and he's running through TP'd into the side, man. Eventually cleared up. This is still guarding both ways. Weapons taken away. The res in sight. Shorty does the job. Close quarters. That's where the action lies. Weapons to swing back out here. PRX have found themselves a way back in. But Jorgamo looking to see if he can answer. Knocking at the door, him and Jonah P. But Jonah P no more. There it is. Quick cleanup. Spam surely here. This Anchor Smokes the plan. Try and work his way around something. Precise and sharp. Jorgamo trying to play tucked. What is that? Reactions by Jing. Disgusting stuff. The tour de force trailing back into the fight, but you don't have any advantage. 5 alive for PRX. Slow orbs at your feet. Cut out of every possible spot.
They've got the money. They might as well go for it.
No way. Leaf. Plenty an angle to be found. He's almost collected that onto Jing. Clearance on top of the wall, and damage done. As the matter that Jing is low. In your face there, as blind as anything, and he just spots it. Jump spot of something was a little bit too out into the open. There's enough of an angle that they can jump on it, but a res immediately to try and undo the damage. Something back into the fight. 5 players trying to look and make their mark into him. With just a judge in the hand, Jorgamo, he can only do so much. Players are drifting into this fight, but it is slapdash, not put together whatsoever here from G2. Door needs to be broken. An avenue and a sight line, and Leaf does deliver. Death blow after death blow, but Pac-Man looking to answer straight back, and damage done to Valen. Weak as anything. Handed it back to Forsaken with a deeper TP. Jonah P will clean them up. These players, weak as anything. It's going to come down to the tiniest of details. Who can hit the first shot? And that is a risky one. Jump spawning around, jumping down into the fight. Pac-Man left into the 1v1. Down in his face. He's going to try and break this one down, but with the damage done and the right click, Trent delivers it! 2 Sheriffs, Bulldog and a Vandal. It's the only thing they're working with. Double up with the smokes as well, denying that heaven angle just in case the operator was there, but Leaf to reposition. He misses his shot. Rarity at that, and it doesn't take the time to TP away. It's Forsaken with the punish. He was to play with a rifle. It's going to be the case, and the Sheriffs, wow! PRX, they know how to make them work. 2 players down here for G2 and an open site now and an open plan. PRX. A lot of damage being taken into the process, but you've got to try and win this one with overwhelming firepower. Sightlines are being cut away. Spam into the floorboards. Trent to remove Pac-Man. Now he's looking for a little bit more. Big flash though, and an even better swing. Forsaken is putting matters into his own hands as the IGL. Straight shots and straight bullets. He's barely alive, but he's still getting it done. 3 for him. And time has been bought for his team to survive into this one, to play it all together. What a play by Forsaken.
Jonah has ult.
All triggered, flash forwards, and his shots in the dark as well through that smoke. Jorgamo, he's gone down. Still these angles, needs to be watched for. Jing will have to respect that one, and inside that smoke, it's straight bullets being fired forwards. Shorty with a double dash there, a double right click. Jonah P is the one to put him down anyway. Plant going down now for Pac-Man. Chips in the night, these players have rotated around, but they need to clear up something from this spot. G2, they need a chance. And it solely rests on making sure that they can get rid of something. Ripping the ult. They think it's winnable. Dimensional Drift, he's going to be getting the hell out of there. Something looking to rejoin the rest of his team. He's body blocking, just being that nuisance player. And trying to, a bit of a run on, trying to get a bit of a move on. Balance forwards as well. Now barely any bullets to work with. It's all PRX. Game of survival here for G2. They do not want to be dropped into that lower bracket. One round is going to make the difference.
Could be Leaf's 30th.
Respects it though. Sees that flash, will take the TP this time, doesn't overstay it.
And now Devi can take away their guns.
Immediately Clone as well, just pops up the wall. They want to move into this one as he's still got on their own.
You have to Sovereign this.
Sovereign's going to be used though, that's an attempt at a punish. Could be some connections coming through. And there it is, long range with the artillery. Trent trying to make the play towards it, but that's a res to instantly undo most of that damage. And something inserted himself. Making a bit of a home, just trying to set up camp, and they are trying to remove him out with that util. It's clean, but it goes on either side once more. It's all down to the finer details, and the gunplay is what matters most. G2.
Forsaken, ulting, and now they're looking for him around spawn. They know, though, that the spike is going down over towards B. Valen checking B main.
Cancelled.
Full 3v3.
Gets the clearance onto this one, it comes down to it. The gunfight's taken. And this PRX who want to square up towards it. They hear the footsteps, and they see the shots. Devi rains down that ledge. And it's PRX who survive, PRX who keep going, and PRX who deny G2 that chance and send them packing to the lowers.